Okay, so I've got some people messaging me that they caught the beginning of the go live, but not the end. So I'm just gonna do an old-fashioned video here, so that way I know I can upload it. So the topic of the go live was prevention, and I've got 3 things I want you to take away from this. So number 1, before you make any lifestyle change, I want you to have a questioning attitude and a curious attitude. You have to be able to take an honest look at your habits, at your definition of healthy, what is healthy, where your health is right now, and know where you're at. Know where your thoughts and your judgments of yourself and your eating habits, where did those come from? Your family, your friends, a mentor you had. But you have to be able to look at those with love before you're able to really make some actionable change. So get curious, start a journal prompt. I'm going to post some prompts on my blog in the next few days about kind of a good way to start journaling and looking with a loving attitude. This is not directly about weight in terms of making health changes that affect your function and reducing your risk of disease and stroke. So health and fitness has kind of really taken over. You know, when you think of being healthy, you think of what weight you are. Yes, weight does matter. However, that's not where you need to start. Most in our culture, most of the time, if someone's overweight, that is a byproduct, that is a symptom of other processes going on. They're eating for some other reason, they're holding on to weight. And I'll tell you, approaching a problem with the attitude that you are lacking, or that you should have shame for some reason, or that you are not good enough, activates a part of your nervous system, your sympathetic response, that will hold on to weight. So getting your mindset straight, getting into a loving place, connecting with that part of you that experiences this world around you, that functions, experiences the love that you want to feel, and feels the excitement you want to feel, and the strength when you do something that you want to accomplish. That part of you is what you need to connect with before you make life changes. And sometimes that takes effort. A lot of times that takes effort. And it takes an honest look at your habits coming from a vision of love. You know, why am I craving those foods? Why am I, getting 3 glasses of wine when I come home from work? Or why am I run into the chocolate? Why am I opening the fridge at night and just staring there after I had an argument with a spouse? Those are the questions that you need to lovingly ask yourself and maybe write through. And try to get an understanding of where you're coming from before you're able to come up with an actionable plan. So that's number 1, have a questioning attitude. Have a sleepy boy. Number 2 would be to watch the movie Game Changers. I like that movie for 2 reasons. Number 1, it introduces the concept of treating yourself as an athlete. I don't care if you run marathons or have ever been an athlete. If you have any kind of health concerns or you're looking to make changes into your life, to feel better for whatever reason, even if it's just getting more energy, you have to think of yourself as an athlete. That is focusing on function. You have a job to do. You have things you want to feel, places you want to go, distance you want to walk. You want to be able to make it through a work day and feel good. You want to think clearly. That is the attitude of an athlete. And fueling your body. When you're in that mindset, you are fueling your body. You're not just stuffing emotions down or trying to, suppress something that you've been dealing with for a long time. You're trying to recover. You're trying to heal. You're trying to understand your body better. And that is where I love where the Game Changers movie comes from, because it takes a very honest opinion and a look into the life of recovery, of building true strength, of overcoming adversity. And that's what we want to do when we're looking at protecting your brain. The other part of that movie I love, to be here, is that it talks a lot and has a lot of good visuals on the endothelial function, the internal layer of the blood vessels. I got you, buddy. So lots of good graphics with that, and a whole foods plant-based diet is essentially life-changing when it comes to improving your blood flow everywhere. And there's another couple of studies they mention in there and some experiments. They're not full scientific studies, but prove a point of improving blood flow throughout your body. So I highly recommend you watch that. It's on Netflix now. You can also get it on Amazon as well if you don't have Netflix. And then number 3, this book, Undo It, by Dr. Dean Ornish and Ann Ornish, almost done, is a great place to start. talk about mindset. They talk about love and loving yourself and experiencing a community around you, building a community, and how that affects your overall recovery. So great book to start with, Undo It by Dean and Ann Ornish. So those 3 things: Questioning Attitude, Game Changers movie, both for treating yourself as an athlete and improving blood flow and blood vessel function. And then number 3, the Undo It book. And I'm going to get the sleepy boy to bed. And if you have any questions or if you still can't see the video, please message me and I'll be happy to answer any questions there. Thanks. Bye.